We're here at Berkeley, and I know you studied at Berkeley and you teach at Berkeley, and how does what your research, all the research that you've done, how does it align with maybe the Berkeley culture?
It's a great question. Let me start by saying how it aligns with the broader Berkeley orientation. Berkeley is first a research institution, and that's an interesting challenge within a business school, because as a business school, our job is not just to conduct the research, but to translate the research into meaningful, practical approaches for leaders who are operating in challenging situations every day. And my work, I think, really exemplifies that tension, or what I think of as an opportunity. I do research that's published in the most arcane academic journals and meets the sniff test for all the quantitative rigors that it has to go through. But at the same time, I've devoted my career to making this meaningful for use in external environments, in real organizations with real people and real leaders. And so I take great pride in leaders finding this work useful to them. Now there's another level, which is the Haas School's unique defining principles that are really a codification of what the Haas School and UC Berkeley have been for decades. When we think about being students always, that's a very, very deep theme in our approach to leadership, which is that leadership is a lifelong endeavor. It's a developmental activity. You need to continue to seek input on how you're doing. Leadership is not about how you think you're doing. Leadership is about the impact that you're having on other people. Therefore, you need to gather some information from other people to keep tabs on how it's going. So students always is obviously a very critical issue. Confidence without attitude. A lot of our leadership advice pertains to ensuring that people are getting really significant credit for the incredible work they do in organizations every single day. No leader operates in a vacuum, and leaders who take credit or take too much credit for the work that happens in organizations almost always get into trouble, because either they become the sole decision maker, or bad things happen in organizations and they're left on the hot seat. So the idea of confidence without attitude is very, very critical. Beyond yourself is similar in that regard. We're thinking about ways of making the whole greater than the sum of its parts. That's a core principle of leadership. And question the status quo is closely aligned with our emphasis on agility, adaptiveness, and innovation, which is a theme that transcends all of the work that we do within the Haas School. The idea that you can continue to operate in the same way that you've operated before is just not realistic. The world is changing at a rapid pace, and unless organizations are chronically prepared to adapt, they are not going to do well.